What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be playing our last and final viewer submitted deck, at least until the new set drops. And this one's going to be a Niv-Mizzet deck, a Niv-Mizzet Reborn deck, in fact. And it is ridiculous. It is completely over the line of jank, and over the hill too. But Cesar Adolfo said, "Hey Chance, why don't you play a Niv-Mizzet deck? That seems like right up your alley, and you haven't played one yet." Well, to be completely honest, I only had one copy of them for the longest time. I got a second copy, I think it was, or maybe 4, 5, 6 days ago, something like that. Nonetheless, when I finally got the other copy, and I was looking back over at my deck suggestions, and I was like, a Niv-Mizzet deck? Oh yeah, you know, I have 2 copies now. I definitely need to make a Niv-Mizzet deck before this set, you know, sort of not passes on, because we'll still have it when the next set comes out, but before it sort of completely dies and fizzles out with all of its newness. So today we're going to be playing a Niv-Mizzet deck, and it is, I'll show you the creature curve. Right? It's a Neoform Niv-Mizzet deck, if you couldn't guess, but it is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. So, first things first, before we hop right into the deck tech or the deck breakdown, I would like to remind everybody to leave a like down below if you enjoyed the video, and a comment in the comment section for any suggestions you may have on this deck, future decks, or past decks. And then consider subscribing if you're new here. We try to play fun things over just the meta garbage. It's not garbage, otherwise it wouldn't be in the meta, but y'all know what I mean. Also, we've been partnered with TCGplayer.com, so anybody looking to help support the channel can head over there, use the promo code TheNewDrSpillick, and whenever you go to make a purchase, and all proceeds, well, not all proceeds, all purchases will help go towards the channel. How about that? Is proceeds the same thing? I think proceeds is more like donations. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and hop into the deck tech or deck breakdown. One final thing, we are going to be live streaming the pre-release event of the core set 2020 here on YouTube. So for everyone that hasn't heard already, it will be live streamed here. Special shout out to Wizards for, you know, giving me an account and allowing me to be in the event. I feel super honored, and it's going to be super fun. So we are going to be doing the live stream here. I'll be putting up videos the same day, much like I did on the last set, except this set, I'm going to try and go into it a bit more prepared, maybe knock out 2 videos a day plus a live stream on the day of the event, and then every day after the event, probably drop 2 videos until this set actually drops, so that way y'all can see as many, how do I put this, interesting deck ideas as possible. So, all that being said, without further ado, we're going to kick off this deck tech or deck breakdown. Now, you're going to see a common theme in these first 3 cards, and that's right, they're all control. Card removal, card discard, whatever you want to call it. Tyrant Scorn, great removal. Assassin's Trophy, great removal. Growth Spiral to help us ramp a little bit because we are playing a whole lot of 4 and 5 drops. Neoform, as it is kind of one of the centerpieces of this deck. And we have Small Teferi because, well, you can't have a controlling Niv-Mizzet deck without Small Teferi, right? That just wouldn't be right. So, 3 copies of Mortify, 1 copy of Bedevil for some obvious removal, and if you have more copies of Bedevil than Mortify, sure, use Bedevil over Mortify. It's really up to you. Moving us down, we have 2 copies of Deafening Clarion for some wider, bigger board wipe. We have 2 copies of Elite Guard Mage, and now we're going to start getting into these 4 mana drop creatures that really are just in here to be neoformed away into our Niv-Mizzet. So we have Elite Guard Mage, Seraph of the Scales, Hostage Taker, Golgari Fine Broker, and Frilled Mystic. And then the Niv-Mizzet Reborn Legendary Dragon Avatar himself to round out our deck. So that's going to do it for the deck tech or the deck breakdown. Today is just going to be a super fun day, and we'll get into some Omniscience Draft later on today whenever we do live stream. So, into a game 1. Nice weather. Gonna be our next foe. First foe. Whatever you want to call it. This hand is so... We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it because I believe in this hand. Kinda. If we can get a little bit more mana, I'll be okay, because that'll give us our hostage taker. We can already cast Thought Erasure turn 2, so, you know, hey, that alone will make someone scoop. Elite Guard Mage, again, we need one more land to be hitting these creatures that we do have. Don't tell me you're about to play on a Johnny's Pride, mate. Ooh, Grateful Apparition. Thinking outside the box. We have a Deafening Clarion as well, which is fantastico. Go ahead and shock that in, and let's see what this person has. Whole lot of good stuff. Let's just take out the Shala now. Yeah? Seraph. Nah. Not what we need. We need that land, right? It's all about the land. So, now they just cast Battlefield Promotion on the Grateful and swing in, and we use Assassin's Trophy next turn to attack. Or, I mean, to destroy. Correct? I believe that is correct. Alright, so we'll throw that down tapped. And let's kick it back to their turn. Let's see what else they got for us. 4 mana. They could very well throw down a Venerated Loxodon and put another counter on Grateful. Vivian is what it's going to be, so let's go ahead and Assassin's Trophy that. Oh, well, I guess we could have waited to see if they use Gird for battle. Or Gird. Yeah, Gird for battle. But I guess it doesn't matter too much. As long as it doesn't cost us the game, right? Cough, cough. Alright, so we're going to go Elite Guard Mage first because we don't have anything to Hostage Taker. I guess we could have not destroyed the Grateful and just Hostage Taker it. Hostage took it. Taking it hostage. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying, what I mean. Vigilance and Reach, but if... Yeah, okay, so this is still fine. They can play Gird for battle, but it's sorcery, so they have to play it now if they want to really threaten my Elite Guard Mage, right? Oh, they're going to. Okay. Pulling out all of the stops. We have Hostage Taker. Did we just take the Rising Populace? I mean, half me says no, the other half says sure. So we're going to go with the other half that says sure, because usually that's the one that makes all the bad decisions, so I'll just blame him if we don't turn out okay in this situation. We'll enter that in tapped. And Vivian, I'm gonna peck you just right there in the face a little bit. Now we're getting started. Y'all hear the lady, it's time to get started. Alright, so a boosted Sunhome, and they still only have the Venerated. Venerated is gonna come down, boosting up the Sunhome. And the world is a cruel place. I don't want any of you to ever forget that. Oh. Nice weather. Just gonna concede. So our pile of nonsense actually made sense in that game, right? We had some removal, made it up to the 4 land, we started dominating with our 4 mana creatures, and they'd seen enough by the second Hostage Taker. I don't really blame them. I probably would have as well. They'd been kind of drawing blanks. Nonetheless, we're gonna hop into a game 2 here. Yosu? Yup. San? I don't know. Because Bose is B-O-S-E, right? So it's Bose. Y-O-S-E should be Yos, right? Or Yaz? Yos? It's Yos. It should be Yos. I'm not keeping this in. Why? Because we had a Niv-Mizzet in hand. And contrary to how most of my other decks work, where if I see the key card, I'm keeping it, this is actually the key card of this deck, right? Being able to play a 4 mana creature, get its effect down, Neoform it, maybe within the same turn, if you have enough mana. Get out a Niv-Mizzet, draw a bunch of cards, you know, that fun stuff. That is the point of this deck. It is not to just play a Niv-Mizzet, draw 3 cards, and say, cool. Cool. So, waiting on Yos here. Maybe we'll get to play a game. A game of Reno. This spread of land is actually okay. We have one of every color, yeah, I think. Blue, red, white, black, green. Oh, we go first. Thought Erasure. It's hard to say no to a turn 2 Thought Erasure, right? So how do we do this? We need our blue and our black down. So we have to play Sulfur Falls and then shock in Godless Shrine. That's okay. I don't mind shocking myself if it's worth it. Oh my god, it's a lava runner. This might not be worth it if they're going full-blown mono red, but, you know, hey. I mean, it is what it is, you know. Let's get rid of their Chandra, because that's like their card draw. We don't want to... Excuse me. We don't want another Neoform. We want another land, so we can get down this Hostage Taker, and bada bing, bada boom, have things happen. So it is super unfortunate to see mono red still in standard play. Like, absolutely, it looks like unupdated. I mean, sure, Chandra, but like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with these mono red players? I guess we'll just bounce their Steamkin back. Another thought erasure. You know, I just want to land. Actually, I just want to land. Oh no, we got it. Well, 2 more and I guess I can Neoform. We got it on that turn. I'm complaining about nothing, guys and girls, dogs and cats, hamsters, gerbils, really anything that watches this stream. We got it. We did it. We're here. We made it. Bum 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 bum. So I kind of want a thought erasure. I know it seems a little bit risky, and it is for sure. But if we hostage taker and they just kill our stuff, then that was kind of pointless anyways. This way we don't have to shock in another land. Hey, we see that they only have 3 lands. Golgari Finebroker is interesting. I'm going to keep it, actually. And here is the Waz. So we'll throw that down. Oh, next turn we're still going to have to shock in this Temple Garden. It's unfortunate. Yeah, because I can't hostage take. I don't like it, but we're gonna do it anyways. I do a lot of things I don't like, it seems, here on YouTube. Nah, I actually do really love YouTube. If I didn't, I wouldn't be so goddamn adamant about it, right? So another game 2, and it seems like they may have 2 lands in hand. If that's the case, boy oh boy, do I have a surprise for you. So we actually can't cast Small Teferi and Neoform in the same turn. That's a little awkward. I don't really want to shock in any more land. So tell you what, we're just gonna play the Teferi. We're gonna play the Overgrown. We are going to bounce the Runaway Steamkin and draw into another Neoform. Alright, well, let's keep our Finebroker back to defend. 4 health is fantastic against mono red, because it doesn't dot a lightning strike, right? And that's the big kick in the face at the end of the day. So they have something to play now. We know 100% for a fact they have something to play. They're going after my little Teferi again. I gotta say, I'm not okay with that. So let's see if it's a lightning strike. If it is, it'll take out the Finebroker here. Skewer the critics. Hey, I'd rather it go on my creatures than my face any day of the week. We don't have double blue, so we can't actually cast down the Frilled Mystic. So we're just going to get down the Hostage Taker. We're going to take their Steamkin. Thank you, thank you. And we're going to play it out as our own. Now, we can't Neoform Hostage Taker this turn, so fingers crossed that she doesn't die. However, if she does survive, then hey, next turn could be awesome. And it looks like she's going to, right? Unless Chandra just... Okay, wonderful. They are getting flooded. There's nothing I love more than to see mono red get flooded. Alright, so let's Neoform this Hostage Taker. And let's get a Niv-Mizzet Reborn down. 7/7. That is beautiful to see. Now, do I want to Mortify or do I want to Seraph? Oh, look at that. You big, gorgeous beast. So we're getting a Frilled Mystic, Golgari. Let's take the Mortify, because we're getting a whole bunch of creatures already, right? So Mortify and done. We're going to have to discard a card at the end of our turn. Unless we go ahead and Golgari Finebroker. Oh no, because this is just going to put it back into our hand, huh? Okay. Mr. San has seen enough. That's okay. Game 2. What can I say? This deck just beat mono red. This pile of, you know, cards, for lack of a better word, this pile of cards just beat a mono red deck. That's actually kind of crazy. So game 1, game 2 being picked up with our 5-color Niv-Mizzet Reborn deck. I'm actually flabbergasted. Let's see what Game 3 has in store for us. Build the wall. You know what they say, if you build the wall, they will come. Okay, so we have the double green or the double black for Feinberger. We have the Growth Spiral. We have Assassin's Trophy. This seems fun. I mean, I might not be saying that in retrospect here in a little bit, but for right now, this seems fun. Healer's Hawk and Azorius. I like where their mind's going for sure. For sure. So let's go ahead and play the Woodland, and we're just gonna pass. We are gonna play the Growth Spiral, but you know, give it some time. Let it fester a little bit. Pass the blockers. Pass the damage. What do they play? Teferi. You know, it might actually be better to just go ahead and Assassin's Trophy that fucking Teferi, right?
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Because we can't play anything instant speed with that Teferi down. Of course, if I go ahead and play that and then I Growth Spiral, no, can't do that. If I go green blue, and I still have black green for that. Okay, so I need to leave that up. Blue, oh, no, sorry, getting ahead of myself. Green blue, this, draw a card, Tyrant Scorn, pay 2 life, and then this. Okay, see, I know how to play Magic. I don't always misplay. There's just a very high percentage of misplay. So we're at the 4 mana we need for our creatures. Do we have enough for the Golgari Feinberger? We do. We don't have any permanents in our graveyard quite yet, but you know, we can change that. We can put some permanents in our graveyard. Let me tell you right now. So a Tyrant Scorn on the Resplendent seems nice, right? It just seems good. And then we also still have a Growth Spiral. So let's just skip. You know, they're all instant speed spells. Let's just skip a Reno. Pass to attackers. Although if they have a counter spell that is, you know, surmountable, then we're kind of fucked. Oh, okay, no counter spell. And now maybe just for a little bit of a heart attack, we'll play the Growth Spiral. They probably didn't have a heart attack over the thought of losing their Healer's Hawk, but still, you know, give me something. Alright, so Thought Erasure. Can we hit something? Are they going to counter it? Who knows? Wrath. We're just going to play a Wrath. Choose a non-land card. What? How's this? Oh, okay, I'm making their discard. I was like, what is this madness? So let's get rid of the Sphinx, right? Hostage Taker? That's fantastic. Yeah. Just turn everything up Millhouse for me in these games, why don't you? Alright, so then we're not gonna mortify the Wrath, right? We wanna hostage taker it. Or do we wanna hostage take that Resplendent? I think we want the Resplendent. In that case, I can do this, right? If we're planning on taking the Resplendent anyways, save ourselves the 3 damage. Yes. Very nice. Unfortunately, we can't play it in the same turn, so you know, we may hit a pickle here. We'll just have to hope not. Because if we can get this Resplendent down, we have 6 mana, and we have 3 white mana to proc. Oh, build the wall! No! We didn't even get to play our Niv-Mizzet against you. Well, shit, I don't know. I tried to make a fun last day deck, a deck that I could have fun with, pulling Niv-Mizzets and rebirthing this beautiful dragon wizard lizard thing. Oh well, it was still fun, and we went 3-0, so like, I'm not really complaining there. Yeah, and I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all will tune in later today to catch our live stream, going live at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, gonna have fun. This video actually may go up like literally right before I start streaming, so be sure to watch this video maybe after I stream or before, you know, just keep eye on those notifications. Nonetheless, as always, I will see y'all either later tonight, yes I will, or tomorrow, you know, for some more M20 talk and whatnot. Peace.